Hey, welcome back to another episode of Simple Truth Television. Today is November 22nd, 2021. In the time that I've been doing this work, I've seen a lot of mockery, a lot of in your face type stuff, a lot of blatant stuff by the media. But I think this one takes the cake. What's going on, Neil the Hacker? What's going on? So the actor Jeff Johnson passed away on September 8th. Supposedly he killed himself. They're saying that he committed suicide. They waited until November 22nd to report his death. But I want to show you guys what this news source reported. So I had no idea who this guy was. So I looked on this website called biographydaily.com. I was trying to look for his date of birth and I couldn't find it. So I came across this article and I want to read this paragraph to you guys. This is mockery to the fullest. Because what I was trying to do, I was trying to, gather some details so I could put together a decode for this guy to show his ritual death. And I didn't have to do that because the article did a decode for me. But look what they wrote. Jeff Johnson was best known as the Tiger King reptile dealer, passed away at the age of 58. His death was confirmed by TMZ on November 22nd, 2021. According to the Oklahoma City Police Department, he committed suicide on September 8th, 2021. From the source, Jeff's wife called 911 after he shot himself in front of her. Before killing himself, he had a heated argument with his wife in their home's garage. Following next, Jeff's wife called 911 and rushed to the hospital but was pronounced dead. One user wrote on Twitter, Jeff Johnson of Tiger King, dead at 58, supposedly due to a suicide. He died 187 days after Joe Exotic's birthday. 187 is the number associated with murder/homicide. What? They did a decode. I don't know if this is true. Somebody on Twitter wrote this decode, but the fact that this article shared this decode is just like, why would I've never seen this before. Them sharing a decode talking about how the guy died 187 days after Joe Exotic's birthday, and that's the number associated with death and murder and homicide. What the? I've never seen that. I've never seen that. This is just like, they don't even care anymore. They're sharing the work. Oh my goodness. If they're saying that somebody on Twitter wrote this, but why would this website share that tweet? Out of all the tweets that probably spoke about Jeff Johnson, why would they share this one? Talking about 187 and murder and homicide. Then it says, then iHeartRadio Twitter handle wrote, Jeff Johnson, who appeared in the first season of Tiger King, has passed away. Our thoughts and prayers are with his loved ones. You see, this website could have just shared this tweet by iHeartRadio, but they pointed out this tweet, which is, this is mockery. And they don't tell us who wrote this tweet. They just said a user. Obviously somebody from the community, if it's true. Or this is probably just a way for them to put out the truth and just, mock the people reading it. Because this doesn't have to be true. Somebody didn't have to actually write this decode on their Twitter. They could have just gave out the decode and said that somebody on Twitter did it. But this is just mockery. But he did die 187 days after Joe Exotic's birthday. That is a fact. I looked it up. Joe Exotic was born on March 5th. And Jeff Johnson passed away on September 8th, 187 days after his birthday. Not only is 187 associated with murder and homicide, but that's also the number associated with the Jesuits, because the Society of Jesus is 187. And when I saw this, it reminded me of, you guys remember the actor Eric Cowie, who passed away a day before Jeff Johnson at the age of 53? Just think about it. Both of these actors are from the show Tiger King, and they died a day apart from each other. September 7th is also 187 days after That is the 187th day of Joe Exotic's birthday. If you include the end date, it's 187 days as well. So both of these actors, Jeff Johnson and Eric Cowie, they both died 187 days after Joe Exotic's birthday. And this actor, not only did he die at the age of 53, he died on September 7th, like 9/7, a number associated with death. And notice the site of Jesus is also 79. September 7th can also be written 7/9. But he died at the age of 53, and notice he was the zookeeper. Notice the headline. Tiger King star and zookeeper Eric Cowie died at 53, right? So look at all the details that they put just in the headline, right? So Tiger King, 53. Eric Cowie, 53. Zookeeper, 53. And those are the things that they pointed out in the headline. Tiger King, 53. Zookeeper, 53. The guy's name is 53, then he died at 53. So what are the odds that both of these actors, him and Jeff Johnson, died 187 days after Joe Exotic's birthday? The number associated with murder/homicide, like the Twitter user wrote, and also the number associated with these people. But, I've never seen that before. I've never seen an article give out a decode. First time ever. 187 is the number associated with murder/homicide. I mean, wow. As for him dying at 58, Freemasonry, Secret Society, Rosicrucian, all 58. Unbelievable, the mockery, man. Joe Exotic. Unbelievable. So Neil the Hacker said it was him that wrote that tweet. Yeah, so this website shared your tweet. I've never seen that before. I've never seen them share anybody's tweet before, especially with gematria, or at least explaining what the 187 means and how he died 187 days after Joe Exotic's birthday. I've never seen that. That is just unbelievable. Well, if that was you, then just they shared your tweets. I've never seen them do that before. Yes, Saley says they're messing with us. I think so. But the point is, both of these actors died 187 days after their birthdays, and a day after each other. Well, they died 187 days after Joe Exotic's birthday. And just ask yourself, why did they wait so long to report Jeff Johnson's death? If he died all the way on September 8th, why did they wait until November 22nd? It's almost 75 days after. You know why I think? I think it's because they wanted us to forget about our friend Eric Cowie. Because people would have been suspicious. Like, wait, Eric Cowie dies and then Jeff Johnson dies the day after? Wait, that's kind of suspicious. So I'll leave it there. Good night, everybody.